Hey guys, I'm so excited for tonight's call. We had a little bit of computer difficulties, so I'm sure that our guest might be a little on edge, but I promise you it's worth the wait. I'm Kelsey Patterson, Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and you're joining us on the Young Pro Go call this Thursday. It's 7 o'clock and we are ready to rock and roll. So tonight's guest is Jenna, and she's from New York. So Jenna's going to give us an amazing health testimony. As you can tell, I'm in my Plexus traveling today, and so I'm so excited to hear this. I can only tell you that I talked on the phone with her and I've read her posts, and she will knock your socks off. Not only does she have the great testimony, but she also is having to spread the word in New York, and she said that not many people are real receptive. So I'm so excited, so excited for you guys to join us. So without further ado, Jenna's gonna be joining us from a Zoom call on my phone. So we're gonna work it out. Where there's a will, there's a way, and that's how we do things here in Oklahoma. So that's the way we're gonna do it. And Jenna decided to just go along with it. So without further ado, here's Jenna.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to be on this call tonight. It's an absolute honor. I think what Young Pro Go Pro is doing for everybody and having these hangouts is absolutely inspiring to so many people. And I give them major kudos for everything that they're doing for people like us looking to find new knowledge and motivation. So with that being said, I started Plexus in 2013 in September, and I'm a silver ambassador. It's been about a year and a half. It's a little bit of a slower process here in New York because not very many people know what Plexus is. It's slowly getting a little bit more popular, but I am happy to say that things are going very well for myself with the business. And to start things out with my health testimony, I just want to give you a little bit of a background. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease in 2006 and was put on a regimen of medications, dozens, and anything from steroids, antibiotics, autoimmune disease medications, and like I said, the side effects were awful. I was going to get my blood work done every 2 weeks to make sure that my liver and kidneys were functioning properly. I gained approximately 55 pounds and just felt awful. I was depressed. I was a full-blown hygiene student, so if anybody knows what that curriculum is like, it's crazy. So to say the least, I was looking for other ways back in 2006, 2007 to kind of control my Crohn's disease without all those horrible medications going into my body. So I decided in 2008, before Plexus, that I was going to take myself off the prescription medications and try to control my stress and control my diet and take probiotics over the counter. So as you can imagine, I've tried a lot of probiotics. I still suffered because, life happens, situations happen, and I had stress. I controlled my diet the best I could, but I would still hurt after certain things like salads and nuts and things that would normally cause a Crohn's flare-up. I also suffered from depression and anxiety, always have. It runs in my family. So that's my health background. So in September, I was putting posts on Facebook that I was looking for a way to make income from home part-time because I just had my first child. I still wanted to do practice hygiene, but I just wanted to do it part-time. So I put a post about maybe selling jewelry or handbags, and the more I thought about it, it wasn't for me. And my good friend Erin Kroll messaged me about Plexus. And I was like, well, what's Plexus? I've never even heard of it. And she's like, well, I'm having really good results with it. I started it for my weight, and it's helping with my mood and my depression. And so I was like, okay, I'll look into it. And I was blown away by what she was telling me with these testimonials that she had been seeing online and hearing through people that she was making friendships with. So I was blown away by all these testimonies. And so I decided to become an ambassador and buy the products at the same time, which $34.95, you can't go wrong. So I signed up, and by October, 1 month, I saw a major difference in my energy, how I was feeling mentally, emotionally. I was like, this stuff is amazing. And by November, I was weaning myself off my depression and anxiety meds. I struggled a lot that year because I lost my father. My mother had a stroke, and I had a child. So I had a lot of emotional baggage, to say the least. And it's the best that I had felt that whole year. So I just simply was feeling better, looking better. Everybody's like, what are you doing? And that's all it took. That's all this business takes, is just sharing your story. I'm not a salesperson. I've never sold anything in my life, and I don't plan to. All I do is share my story and share other people's amazing stories. So, like I said, I found relief from my Crohn's. I still, to this day, a year and a half later, have not had one flare up with my Crohn's. That is huge for me. I used to be afraid to go out in public with my family, or go on vations, because I was afraid that I was constantly going to have to worry about where the bathroom was. That's how bad my Crohn's was. And I don't have to deal with that anymore. I feel amazing. I guess that's my health testimony. I have plenty of family members and friends that are also having amazing results with these products. And I just share their stories as well. And I can't say enough about Facebook. That is where my business has exploded. I am dedicated to posting and sharing on Facebook almost every day, if not every day. I have 2 children under the age of 2, and I do live a very crazy lifestyle. So there is days where I miss, but I'm pretty good about posting every day. And I think that that's key. Also, I think that Zoom meetings with your team is key. Staying in touch with your team members and your clients, your customers, is key to having success with this business. You're building relationships. That's what this business is all about. I've made so many friendships over the past year and a half. I just feel unbelievably blessed. Even friendships that I had, they've grown. And especially my direct upline, we're like sisters now, and we support each other unconditionally. So I feel very blessed for that. Sorry, I have to go to some notes. I'm so scrambled because I couldn't get the Google thing to work. I think that self-development is key. I didn't know anything about network marketing, or I guess I didn't focus on myself as far as pushing myself to do and be better at things. And I think that self-development and reading books and praying over your business and praying over people that you know these products could help is key to having success with this business. I give God a lot of glory for where I'm at with this business. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am. And I think that that's huge. I wanted to recommend a couple books as far as self-development. I love John Maxwell and The Circle Maker, and also Sarah Robbins. And I also love learning about a lot of autoimmune diseases that people are suffering from. It all links back to yeast. And I love Lori Ward Harrison. She does great educating on Probio 5 and BioCleanse and autoimmune diseases. I follow her videos religiously. I guess that's about it as far as that goes. I did get easily frustrated up here in New York. I heard no a lot. No, it's not for me. No, financially I can't do it right now. No, that stuff doesn't work. It's just another health fad. And that does wear on your desire to keep going with it. And that's where I started praying. I prayed to give me strength and push me through those no's, because even if I got one yes and 10 no's, I got one yes, and I'm changing that one person's life. And I have approximately 38 customers right now that love the products, and they message me daily. One of them messages me daily thanking me for introducing them to these products, and that they're living a more functional, valuable life, that they can spend time with their children, that they have more energy to go out and play in the backyard or do chores that they normally weren't able to do, or, go out to eat and not suffer from stomach aches, or be able to just function without depression and anxiety. Those are major ones. And I have a couple fibromyalgia customers that absolutely love the fast relief products. So if Kelsey has some questions, we can kind of do an interview process here.
Okay, awesome. All right, so can you tell me about convention? I know that you went to convention last year, and I know that that really helped you out, and I know convention's coming up. So can you tell us about convention last year and how that helped you?
Yes, I loved convention. It lit a fire under my hiney. It was so inspiring, and the testimonials that they have on stage and the speakers that they have are so awesome. Victor Antonio, I just loved him. I actually got to sit down with him the evening that he did his speech. We were all outside just kind of going over everything, and he went for a walk or a run, and he actually came out and sat down with us afterwards, and he is an amazing motivational speaker. I absolutely loved him. And I took so much away from convention last year, and I made so many friendships. I must have made like 50 new friends on Facebook, and we support each other. That's the biggest thing with this company, is everybody supports everybody. It's not a competition. We're all in it for the same reason. We have a passion to help others, and I didn't feel that way when I went to convention because I just had my small team here in New York. But when I came home from convention, I feel like I was on the biggest team because we all work together. It's not about, well, I'm on this team and I can't talk to those team members, because that's not the way it is. I reach out to other team members all the time, and I've got nothing but positive feedback and support from everybody. So I think that that's another huge plus with this company.
Oh, I love that. So awesome. So as you can see, you need to get to convention. Jenna is living proof that you need to get there. Get excited. Excitement sells, like you want to be excited because you know what the products can do for somebody else. And Jenna's living proof of what they could do for somebody, aren't you, Jenna? And I'm sure that she would be happy to, say, hey, I know that somebody has the same issues I do. And I know that she probably does this too, is, I know that you're dealing with this. I've dealt with that, but I'm finding relief. The feel, felt, found method. And Jenna, do you have a challenge for us this week?
I do have a challenge for you. And at first I struggled with this. I'm not an overly religious person. I don't go to church every Sunday, but like I said earlier, I think that, every millionaire and successful leader out there didn't get there by luck. They got there from hard work, determination, faith, and just consistency. So I want you guys to work on faith a little bit this week. I want you to, if you've been in it for a long time, I want you to make a big list, 50 to 100 people. If you're just starting out, make a smaller list, 10 to 20 people. And I want you to pray over those people. If they can benefit from this business, the products, and or both, I want you to pray over them. God will send them to you. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be next month, but when they're ready and the timing is right, they will come to you for these products, because it's meant to be. I've prayed over several people that I know could benefit from these products, and they've come to me, not without me, not with me contacting them. They've been following my posts, they've seen my story, and they've contacted me. So, like I said, I give God a lot of glory for my success with this business thus far, and I think it plays a key role. So if you aren't using the faith aspect and you're not praying over your business or making that part of it, you need to, because you will see a major change. And that's the challenge.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so I love what you said, how there's faith, and then there's commitment, and there's so many things. And so you focus on one thing and you start developing that thing, and then you go to the next thing. And that's how we're successful, as we start developing in ourselves. And I love how you talked about self-development too. That's huge. It's exciting. Guys, I'm excited to get the message to say, I remember when that Jenna girl was on the call, and like it was amazing, because that really inspired me, and then that helped me. And I'm so excited to get these text messages and these Facebook messages. I'm expecting. That's another thing I think is expectation, and Jenna will agree, I'm sure, that expectation is key. If you expect, and in the Bible it says you need to go to God expecting. Whenever you pray over this, expect results, and stand believing. I'm so excited. I can't get over it. I guess I stay excited. I'm pretty excited about most things. I'm pretty excited about life, but that's just my personality, and it works out for me. So thank you so much, Jenna, for being on the call. Everyone, I am so excited. All right, so I want you guys, again, the challenge is praying, and praying with purpose, and making your list, and start getting at a different root issue. So let's try something else. So I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I hope you have a great weekend, and join us next week. Bye.